नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। रब्बिश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली वजअल ली वज़ीरम मिन अहली। अल्लाहुम्मा फ़क़्क़िहना फ़िद्दीन। आमीन सुम्मा आमीन। Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Translation: Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 72. Wa is, and is when. Qataltum. Qaf, ta, lam means to kill or to murder. Qataltum is a perfect verb on the die-cast of fa'altum, the second person masculine plural, doing something, meaning what? Qataltum means you killed. Nafsan, a person, a soul, a man. Faddaraktum, dal, ra, hamza is to dispute, to disagree, to fight, to put blame on, or to call with bad names, or to push away the other person in dislike or hatred. فَضَرَعْتُمْ, thus you disputed, thus you had disagreement, thus or so you put blame. Fiha, in it. Wallahu, and Allah. Mukhrijun. Kharajin means to take out or to bring out or to eradicate or to exteriorize. Mukhrijun is the one who took out, is the one who brought forth. Ma, what? Kuntum, you were. Taktumuna. Kaf, ta, mim means to hide, to conceal something knowingly. Cleverly to try to conceal something knowingly. Taktumuna is an imperfect verb for the second person masculine plural. You were, you conceal. Now repeat the verse 72. Wa is qataltum, and when you killed nafsan, a person, faddaraktum fiha, you were blaming, you were disputing in it. Wallahu, and Allah. Mukhrijun is the one who took out or who brought forth. Ma kuntum, what you were. Taktumuna, you were concealing. Verse 73. فَقُلْنَا, thus we said, so we said. إِذْرِبُوهُ, ضَرَبَ, to hit, to strike. Idribu is an imperative verb. It is ordering the second person masculine plural to strike. Who means it. Idribuhu, you strike him. The hapish, who here, is a pronoun which is pointing towards the body of the dead or the murdered deceased person. Bi-ba'ziha, bazir bi, with. Ba'z means a part, a few apart. Ha is a pronoun which is for the third person feminine singular, and it is pointing towards the cow. Bi-ba'ziha, with a part of it. Kazalika, kaf zubur ka, like, zalika, this. Yuhyillahu, hayaya means life, revival. Yuhyillah, he will revive, he puts to life, he makes alive. Allah. Al-Mauta, the dead, the deceased. وَيُرِيكُمْ and yurikum. Ra hamza ya means sight, vision, to see. Yuri is an imperfect verb for the third person masculine singular. He shows. Kum, you. Wayurikum, and he shows you. Ayatihi. Ayat, we've already done, means the signs, the miracles, or the verses. Ayatihi, his signs, his miracles, or his verses. The hazir, he, is the possessive noun here, pointing towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La'allakum, so that, perhaps, kum, you, taqilun, ain, qaf, lam, to have knowledge, to have intellect, to understand, to comprehend, or to know something. Taqilun is the imperfect verb for the second person masculine plural. Taqilun, you use intellect, you have comprehension or knowledge. Repeating verse 73, فَقُلْنَا, so we said, إِذْرِبُوهُ, you strike it, you strike him, بِبَعْضِهَا, with a part of it, كَذَلِكَ, like this, similar to this, يُحْيِي اللَّهُ, he revives, he puts to life, Allah, al-mauta, all the dead or deceased. Wayurikum, and he shows you ayatihi, his signs, his verses, or his miracles. And why does he show you this? La'allakum, perhaps, or so that, kum, you, taqilun, you use or you have comprehension or intellect. Verse 74, summa, then, is a coordinating conjunction. Qasat, of, seen, wow, to harden, to become brittle, to become very, very firm. Qasat, because of the ta with a sakin at the end, it is a perfect verb for the third person feminine singular. Qasat, hardened. And what hardened? Qulubukum. Qulub is the plural for qalb, and qalb means the heart or the souls. Qulubukum means your hearts, your souls. Now, qalb in Arabic is considered as feminine. So the verb for qalb will also be in a feminine state, and that is why it is qasat qulubukum, hardened or became very hard, firm, strong, rigid, or brittle. What? Your hearts. Min ba'di dhalika. Min, from, ba'di, after, zalika, that. And after what? After the whole happening of the murder and blaming and seeing this remarkable miracle of the dead body getting alive. So your hearts became hardened from after that. And what were the hearts like? فَهِيَ كَالْحِجَارَةِ. Fa, thus, so, hiya, they, كَالْحِجَارَةِ, kafs per ka, like, similar. Hijarati is the plural of hijr. Hijr means the stone. Kal hijarati, like or similar to stones. Aw, or ashaddu qaswa. Aw, or ashaddu, sheen, dal, strong, intense, severe, colossal. Ashaddu is stronger, is severer. In what? Qaswatan, hardness, brittleness. wa inna, and indeed for sure, min al-hijarati, in or from al-hijarati, stones, lama, certainly which, yatafajjaru, fa jim ra, as we've already explained in the previous few sessions, it refers to water gushing out or flowing out like a spring, like a fountain from a narrow opening. Yatafajjaru, gushed forth, came out like a spring from it. Minhu, from it. Al-anharu. Nun ha ra is the singular form meaning rivers or streams. Anhar is the plural of nahar. Anhar means all the rivers, the streams. Wa inna, and indeed, minha, from them, lama, certainly which, yashaqqaqu, sheen qaf qaf, shak, means to split, to cut open, to break into halves. Shaqqaqu, it splits, it breaks. Fayakhruju, kharajim, to means to come out, to exit, to take out. Fayakhruju, so or thus, it comes out. Minhu, from it. Alma'u, water. Wa inna, and indeed, minha, from them or from it. Lama, certainly which, yahbitu, ha ba to, means to fall down, to roll down, to go from a higher position to a lower position, to descend or to fall from a superior condition or a state to an inferior condition or a state. Yahbitu, it falls down. It is an imperfect verb for the third person masculine singular. Yahbitu, it falls down. Min, with or from, khashyatillah. Khashiyya means fear, to be afraid. Khashyatillah, fear of Allah. Wa mawlahu, and not Allah, bi ghafilin, bazir be with ghafil, ghain fa lam, to be unaware, to be ignorant. Ghafil is a person who is unaware or is ignorant. Wa mallahu bi ghafilin, and not is Allah unaware, amma, of what, ta'maluna, you do. Now repeat verse number 74. Allah says, Summa, then, qasat, was hardened. Qulubukum, your hearts, memadi, from after, zalika, that, fahiya, so they, kal hijarati, like stones, aw ashaddu, or stronger, qaswatun, in hardness, wa inna, and indeed, minal hijarati, from the stones, lama, that which, certainly which, yatafajjaru, it gushes forth, minhu, from it, al-anharu, the rivers, wa inna minha, and indeed from it, lama, certainly which, yashaqqaqu, it splits, fayakhruju, so comes out of it, minhu, from it, alma'u, water, wa inna, and indeed, minha, from it, lama, certainly which, yahbitu, it falls down, min khashyatillahi, with the fear of Allah, wa mallahu, And not is Allah bighafilin, unaware, amma ta'malun, of what you do. Verse 75. Afatatma'una, would or do. Fa zabar fa, thus or so. Tatma'un, twa mim ain. Tama means to hope, to have desire, to be hopeful. Tatma'una, the ta at the start makes it an imperfect verb. And the waw noon also shows that it is for the second person masculine plural. You have hope. Tatma'una means you have hope. You are hopeful. Afa tatma'una, do thus you have hope, and that yu'minu, Hamza mim noon means to believe or to have faith. Ya at the start and waw alif at the end makes it an imperfect verb for the third person masculine plural, meaning what? They will believe. Lakum, for you. Waqad, and indeed. Kana, there has been. Fariqun, a party, a group. Minhum, in them, of them. Yasma'una, Sin mim ain, to listen. Sama'at is the ability to listen. Yasma'una is an imperfect verb for the third person masculine plural, meaning what? They hear. Kalamullahi. Kalam means the word, the conversation, the words of Allah. Summa, then, this is what? A coordinating conjunction. Summa, yuharrifunahu. Ha, ra, fa. To distort, to alter, to change, to make alteration. Ya at the start and waw noon at the end. It means they distort, they alter, they cause a change. Who? In it. Min ba'di, from after. Ma, what? Aqalu, who. Aqala means to understand, to comprehend, to relate, to have knowledge. Aqalu, they understood. Who? It. Now, it here refers to the orders, the commandments of the divine scriptures. Wa, and whom they, ya'lamun, they know, they have knowledge. Verse 75 repeated again. Afatatma'una, do thus you have hope, and that yu'minu, they will believe or they will have faith, lakum, for you, waqad, and indeed, kana fariqun, there has been a group, there has been a party, there has been a sect, minhum, of them, yasma'una, they hear, kalamullahi, the words of Allah, summa, then, yuharrifunahu, they distort it, they change it, they cause alterations in it, min ba'di, from after, ma aqaluhu, what they understood, or what they comprehend, wa hum ya'lamun, while they know. Verse 76, wa iza, and when. Laqu, lam qaf ya, means to meet. So now it is a perfect verb because of the waw alif at the end. It is for the third person masculine doing this thing. Laqu, they meet. And when they meet, allazina, those who amanu, have believed. Allazina amanu, those who have believed. Qalu, they say, amanna. This is what? This is the perfect verb for the first person plural. Amanna, we have believed. Wa, and. Iza, when. Khala, khalam, thou. This is privacy, secrecy, alone. Hala, they are in privacy. They meet in secrecy. Ba'zuhum, few of them, some of them. Ila, with. Ba'zin, some others. Any of them. Qalu, they say, atuhaddisunahum. A means do or would. Tuhaddisuna is one word and hum is another. They are all joined together. Ha, dal, tha. To tell, to talk, to converse. Tuhaddisuna means you tell them, you talk to them, you converse with them. Atuhaddisunahum, do you talk to or converse with whom, them, bima, with what, fatahallahu. Fataha means to open. Fatahallah has opened, has highlighted Allah alaykum, upon you. Liyuhajjukum, hajim jim, to argue, to have a debate, to have a dialogue in a disagreeing form. Liyuhajjukum, so that they argue with you. Bihi, with it. Inda, near, before. Rabbikum, your Lord or your sustainer. Afa la taqilun, do thus not you have understanding? Do thus not you comprehend? Now repeating verse 76 again. وَإِذَا, and when, لَقُلْ لَذِينَ آمَنُوا, they meet those who have believed. قَالُوا, they say, آمَنَّا, we have believed. وَإِذَا, and when, خَلَا, they are in privacy or they are in secrecy. بَعْضُهُمْ, some of them, إِلَى بَعْضٍ, towards or with some others. قَالُوا, they say, أَتُحَدِّثُونَهُمْ, do you or would you tell them, bima, with what fatahallah, has opened or revealed Allah alaykum, upon you, liyuhajjukum, so that they argue with you, bihi, with it, inda rabbikum, near or before your Lord. Afala taqilun, then do you not understand? Now I would again repeat all the verses starting from verse number 72 so that you can catch up any of the words you have missed out. Verse number 72. So we start here now. وَإِذْ, and when, قَتَلْتُمْ, you killed, nafsan, a soul, فَذَرَعْتُمْ, then you started disputing, you started blaming, fiha, with it. Wallahu, and Allah, mukhrijun, is the one who brought out, ma, what, kuntum, you were, taktumun, you were concealing or you were trying to hide. Faqulna, thus or so we said, idribuhu, you strike him, bida'aziha, with a part or a few of it. Qazalika, like this, yuhyillahu, he will revive, he will put to life, Allah, al-mauta, all the dead, wa yurikum, and he will show you or he shows you ayatihi, his signs, his miracles or his verses, la'alla, so that perhaps kum, you, taqiluna, you have comprehension. Summa, then, qasat, were hardened. قلوبكم, your hearts, your souls, من بعد ذلك, from after that, فهي, so they, كالحجارة, like or similar to stones, أو أشد قسوة, or even stronger in hardness. وَإِنَّ, and indeed, مِنَ الْحِجَارَةِ, from the stones, lama, some which, or certainly which, يَتَفَجَّرُ, it gushes forth, it comes out from a narrow space, minhu, from it, al-anharu, the rivers. وَإِنَّ, and indeed, minha, from them, lama, certainly which, yashakkaku, it splits, fayakhruju, so comes out of it, minhu, from it, al-ma'u, water. وَإِنَّ, and indeed, minha, from them, lama, certainly which, or there are a few from which, yahbatu, fall down, descend, min khashyatillah, with the fear of Allah, wamallahu, and not is Allah bighafilin, unaware, amma ta'malun, of what you do. Verse 75, afatatma'una, do thus you have hope, and that yu'minu, they will believe, lakum, for you, waqad, and indeed, kana, there has been, fariqun, a sect, a group, a party, minhum, of them, yasma'una, they listen to, or they will listen to, kalamullahi, the words of Allah, summa, then, yuharrifunahu, they change it, they alter it, they distort it, min ba'di, from after, ma akaluhu, after they understand, comprehend, wahum ya'lamun, while they know. Verse 76, وَإِذَا, and when, laku, they meet, alladhina, those who, amanu, have believed, qalu, they say, amanna, we have believed, وَإِذَا, and when, khala, they are in privacy, ba'dhuhum, some of them, ila ba'zin, towards or with others, qalu, they say, atuhaddisunahum, do you tell them, bima, with what, fatahallah, has opened Allah, alaykum, upon you, liyuhajjukum bihi, so that they argue you with it in the Rabbikum, before or near your Lord. Afala taqilun, do thus not you comprehend or you have understanding. Sadaqallahul Azim.